In a world where ordinary men can excel doing ordinary things, this man has single-handedly lowered the bar. From the scrambled mind that brought you Mad Madness and Beagle Rare comes this underwhelming Friday night special event. Matt Porter is the Blendigeddon 2 World Champion and the 2020 World's Top Whiskey Taster. Ladies and gentlemen, raise your glass and shake your ass for ADHD Whiskey Live.
What is going on, everybody? Happy Friday evening. Happy Friday night. Broadcasting live from just a very different location with a very who knows what kind of internet. So hopefully this is working. Hopefully the video is streaming and you can see me and hear me. I decided to stream in 720 tonight instead of 1080 because I don't know how the quality is going to be. But we will find out very soon. Let's see. I'm going to actually remove myself from the internet from my phone. Boom. Powering that down. I just don't know. I don't know what kind of quality we have here, but I'm sure that we will find out very soon. Let's see here. I'm going to scroll to the bottom really quick. Just give me a thumbs up. If y'all can hear me and see me, just give me a thumbs up if this is working. If it's working. I just don't know. So hopefully, I'm guessing it is. It's got to be. Otherwise, people will be like, looking like 240p. Well, wussy. Try to change that on your device. Maybe that's it. Should be streaming in 720, hopefully. Hopefully that's the case. Medfloat was in here. What's going on? What's happening? 700. What size belt does a welter wear? 100 proof. 100 proof would wear like, I don't know, like I'd say what, a 30, a welter would be like a 30, 32 inch, probably a 32 inch belt. But then again, I haven't been that big for a long time. Christopher Gable. Oh shit. I'm ready to win this bee tonight. Let's go. Christopher Gable in the welterweight division this evening. 700 is asking a bunch of questions. But yeah, you're going to get kicked out before it started. James McGill is in the house. He's so friggin' excited for this. James McGill. What's up, brother? What's going on? Travis Robeson. Bev Porter. That's my mom. Hi, Mom. How the heck are you doing? Wendy Miller is in the house. Uncle Robbie is here. What's going on, Uncle Robbie? By the way, the place where we're streaming at, where I'm at, this is where my wife is travel nursing. She rented like this place. It's like a part of like a log cabin kind of deal, and it's wide open. It's so wide open. So you might hear children. If you can hear a television in the background, let me know if that's like interrupting stuff. I don't know. It's just a wide open cabin. Wide open cabin where they're scary and wood and stuff. And then there's this sweet fireplace back here, and tried to light it all day and failed. The pilot will not light. So I'm assuming that there's no gas going to it. So kind of ruined that for me. And I was really looking forward to it. I was going to stream next to a fireplace and then shoot midwinter night dram reviews in front of the fireplace. We can still do both in front of the fireplace, but the fireplace is just not on, which kind of takes away the cool part of the fireplace. So, son of a biatch. Ophidian's in the house. Bourbon Boss Man. Whiskey Central Shayla. What's going on? She's painting, she says. Learman 2001. Fight Night with ADHD. Let's do it. Let's get it on. DC. I got mine. Did you get yours? Merch. The official Corn Hub. What the heck? Actually, they took Corn Hub down, DC. They took the Corn Hub one down. It violated guidelines or something. So there is that. They took that away from me. They said no. Speaking of violating guidelines, Instagram took down my post tonight for my barrel pick that just dropped today. They said you violated guidelines. So apparently you can't link people to sales sites where they sell alcohol. But I did pin it at the top. If you missed out on it, there are no limits. I'm not sure how many are left. Probably quite a few. But it's a delicious 6-year MGP, 109 proof. And it is the old Hawaiian Punch. Wow, wow, that took a while for it to show. He adored Hawaiian Punch. Me and my friend Adam Sandler on the sticker. Also, when you purchase one of those, your name will get put into a drawing. And from all the people who purchased one, if you buy two, name will get entered twice. Going to give away a Michter's Barrel Strength Rye 2022. So if you buy one, then your name will get entered, and I'll do that spinny wheel next week. Spinny wheel next week for that. Children talking in the background, just whining. No idea what they're whining about. Probably kid stuff, you know what I mean? Her foot's in front of my screen. Her foot smells like not good, that kind of stuff. Justin Kim is here. Justin Kim, what's happening? Christopher Gable, already said that. Saucy Shane, what's happening? Enrico is here. Sweet name, Enrico. Dieter Lang, Linda Porter. I know her. Shredward, Dave Markowski, the bells toll. It's beginning. Bong, bong. No, wrong. That's totally wrong. That doesn't happen. That didn't happen. Kyle Taylor, for those of us with this tab minimized while watching NBA games, that was loud. Well, you know what? Some people just have to know. Sometimes you have to know. Jimmy McGill, I don't know what you're talking about. Who knows? Two-time Blendageddon champ. Am I the double champ? I guess I am the champ. Calorie McGregor here. Where's my belt? That was a bad Conor McGregor. That was bad. Kevin Fregosa's here. Chris Connor, Joe Catter, Average Drinker Dara, friggin' Dara. Dara liked, so if you missed Jason the Mash and Drums live stream on Wednesday, it was the Blendageddon finals for the Franken blends, where you can just blend a bunch of stuff together. It didn't even have to be whiskey. It's like he does an American whiskey one and then a Franken blend. And I'm going to sneeze because I can feel it. Where's the mute button? It didn't happen. That was a tease. Oh, felt like it was going to happen. Anyway, a little guy by the name of Slippin' Jimmy McGill won that on Wednesday night. And if you didn't hear it, he was a pretty good guy. He's a pretty good guy. And Dara helped Jason judge it. It was a good time. It's a good time. Joe Spencer's here. Marcel, what's going on, Marcel? Stuff and Whiskey Slippin' Jimmy broadcasting from a secret undisclosed location, not fishy at all. Wow, I click on stuff and then it takes like 10 seconds for it to show up on screen. That is annoying. That's annoying. Where are you that the interwebs can't handle your streamy goodness? We're kind of out in the middle of nowhere. Your head looks bigger than usual. That's because my body's getting smaller, probably. That's probably actually it. Since this is getting smaller, this is staying the same size. And I need to trim the old beard. But yeah, I would imagine by the time the whole weight loss thing is over with, head's going to be huge. Going to be real big. Real big. Tobias is in here. Ryan L. Wendy Miller. Chris Connor. Cheech Artelina. I freaking love Cheech. Christina Louise is up in this mother. Michael Dow. Eric Sawyer. Seth Wilson. Robert Dewey. I am away from home for the evening this Friday night. So we are just streaming from where the internet is a bit kind of weird. My goodness gracious. Stephen B. Stuff and Whiskey. Okay, let's get down here. Bourbon Engineer's house in the house. Drums and Rams. Cameron watching you on the big screen in bed with Sarah. Wink, wink. Just kidding, but maybe. But just kidding, because not. Sipping Casey18. Hashtag welterweight. Cheers, man. Cheers, Cameron. Friggin' Cam. I love you, dude. I love me some Cam. And it's okay. There's been plenty of husband-wife combos watching me while they don't do stuff in bed. That's just kind of the way it works. Christine Vasco is here. Steve Burkow. All right, 100 and 200 people in chat. Hit the thumbs up if you haven't yet. We have a welterweight flight tonight, 100 proof bourbons. These are all 100 proof. There's 8 of them, 8 competitors this evening, and I'm going to pick a welterweight champion. Patrons supplied me with their favorite 100 proof, the best 100 proof bottle that they have, and it's up to me to decide which one supplied the best. Dunny is up in the house. Dunny is up in here. Mark S. T. Jarrett. Chris Connor. Kids are whining, being stingy. Yeah, I can't help it. I have to be stingy. Circle City Bourbon. What's going on? Dana Blanco. Background is awesome. It is literally just a non-working fireplace. So kind of a bummer. Bummer there. Let's get the weekend started. That's right. Virgil Kane is here. Also, if you haven't heard, YouTube kind of being what some veterinarians would call just being a bitch, and put out a video Wednesday, and then all of you did what you should have done. You commented, you hit the thumbs up, and YouTube just failed to promote the video. So it's definitely not going to hit where I was hoping it was going to hit, but we're just going to keep pushing forward, and then I promise you that you guys won't be disappointed when it comes to what I'm doing. And if you missed it, I'll just play it. It's 30 seconds. 30 seconds, and then we'll get into this friggin' welterweight championship match. ADHD Whiskey and Chill. Sweet. That'd be a good shirt. Watching ADHD ensures nothing is happening in bed. That's definitely true. Where to go? Yeah, so the YouTube thing. Normally, if your video gets a lot of what they call engagement, so if comments, likes, then you're like hearting comments, replying back, stuff like that, the more engagement it gets, and then the more view time it gets, the more it's pushed out to people who haven't seen videos of yours before. So I was hoping, with everybody saying that they were in, which I want them to be in anyway, it would help push the video further, get more people involved. But it didn't do anything. It literally just, it's not even my most successful video as far as views in my last 10 videos, which is kind of a bummer. But anyway, if you missed it, I'll play it real quick, and then we will get started. Where did it go? Where is it? Here it is.
Do you like puzzles? Riddles? Do you like challenges? I hope so. Matt is hiding a bottle of Pappy Van Winkle somewhere in the USA. And if you find it, it is yours. Bust out your thinking caps and topographical maps. You've never gone bourbon hunting like this.
Bring me to the Pappy. The first ever Bring Me to the Pappy. Jonathan Cook, of course, that's his voice. Just making everything sound so amazing. Jonathan Cook, friggin' love you, dude. You're just a magician with your vocal cords. And it's great. Do you like dags? What does that mean? Alec is here. Okay, everyone, go share this video with 10 friends so we can find the Pappy. Put Mr. Beast in the thumbnail. That's actually kind of a funny trick that you could play. Just put Mr. Beast on there and be like, that's good. It's going to be like National Treasure, except for without Nicolas Cage. I try to get Brendan Fraser, but apparently he's busy too. That's just the way it works. Corey Mudge, wife's out with the girlfriends for a night. I'm at home with the dog, ADHD whiskey, and a bottle of rare breed. Let's go, Corey Mudge. Heck yeah. All right. Tonight, the 8 competitors for the welterweight title are Thrasher, Robert Bailey, Justin Kim, dropping envelopes already, Chris Gable with a great Photoshop job on his envelope, Christopher Korger, Mr. Korger, rhymes with Porger, Roger Tushfraba, Goose Fraba, Jay Moody, and Gary Broughton Jr. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's 8 of them. That is 8. Great. I have them already poured. I'm well ahead of schedule this evening. Have them poured, have them randomized. They're sitting in front of me in what some people would call a glorious, very spillable situation. But will I spill them tonight? No. That doesn't sound like me. That doesn't sound like me at all. I kind of like this setup with I've got my computer here so I can read chat, but then also see you and down up. Normally over here, it's normally kind of, I need a lower table at home. That's what I found out for sure. Kevin Fragosa's up in here. Ooh. The trusty notebook with a La Quinta pen. What La Quinta did it come from? Doesn't even say. Just a generic La Quinta pen. Wake up on the bright side, they say. Which is, well, you know what? This isn't sponsored by Z-Biotics, so... It is sponsored, though, by the best cigars known to man, woman, or anything in between on the planet. Alec Bradley Cigars. Smoke them if you got them, and if you don't got them, go get them so you can smoke them. And if that doesn't make sense, then rewind it and play it a bit slower in case I don't speak slow enough. Alec Bradleys are the best. I did it for you. So you can just stay right here with us in real time, everybody. In real time. All right. Making my notebook go to work. Son of a bitch. I hate when that happens. Now what am I going to do? Dang it. There goes my whole night. Put it between my legs. Oh, nope, that squishes something else. Ow. All right, Glass A. Ooh. Glass A's got a little bit of a funk on her. A little bit of a funk, but not in a bad way, a good way. Maybe a little bit of a dustiness. Ooh. It's pretty dark, too. That's a dark bourbon. This is dark. It smells dark. It smells dusty. It smells cherry. Wonder if this could it be a turkey, maybe? I think there's only one 100 proof turkey, though. This could go so many ways. The 100 proof division is probably the best division because all of the bottled and bond bourbons out there, there's so many. There's so many. This could be anything. But this Glass A smells phenomenal. T. Jarrett says, bring me to Kintsugi. Heck yeah. I got to taste it. This is dusty, cherry, sweet, oaky, glorious. Oh, wow. Chocolate. That is a chocolate bomb. That is a fudge brownie chocolate bomb. What on God's green planet is that, Janet? Wow. Good grief. Heck yeah. We're starting off Friday night with greatness. And even Glass A. I was talking about me. 2-time Blend-A-Get champion. No big deal. Just kidding. But at the same time, wasn't easy. I mean, kind of easy. Not really, though. I was so surprised when that happened. My heart was beeping so fast. I was like, I'm going to win. I'm going to win Blend-A-Get again. And I did. That was so much fun. So, oh yeah, greatness. Glass A is great. It is dusty nose. Fudgy flavors. Great. And then I give it a score out of 10 for future. When I go back, I know which ones I need to retaste closely and which ones I don't need to retaste as closely. I felt kind of bad after last week when I started like kind of crapping on a couple of them That was my bad. I shouldn't do that. But at the same time, they weren't that great. So my bad about that. 250 in chat. Thank you so much for being here, everyone. I love all of y'all. I love all of y'all. Chris Connor, I need to throw out a classic Batman line like, it's not who I am underneath, but what I do that defines me. If only I could open my mouth and Jonathan Cook's voice would come out, that would be badass. Toshi Bake. Oh, friggin' Toshi. I love Toshi Bake. Happy Friday, Matt. Who you got for tomorrow's super early UFC fights? I've got Oliveira smashing Islam and Aljo beating TJ. Gonna be competitive fights. Crazy good fight card. Cheers, buddy. I don't know. I always keep thinking that Oliveira's gonna lose, and he never loses. So he's bound to lose eventually. Islam Makhachev's kind of a monster. Wow, does Glass 2 smell good? Glass B? What on earth? We have a couple friggin' gangsters right out of the gate. Glass B smells tremendous. I'm going to say Islam's going to win. Islam's going to win. Dillashaw looks kind of juiced up again. I'm going to kind of go opposite of you. I'm going to go TJ and Islam. But what about Sugar Sean? Do you think Sugar Sean's going to win? That's a good question. Do you think Sugar Sean pulls through? I don't know. That's a tough test. But I'm going to do the three-way parlay and say the Sugar Show. The Sugar Show. Sugar Sean wins. Somehow, some way, he'll pull it off. And I'll probably get all three of those wrong. This smells like dark cherry, black cherry ice cream. Like when you get into the thank you for the super chat, by the way, Toshi Bake. When you get into the Cherry Garcia Ben & Jerry's, and then you find the black cherry in there, and you're like, oh, that's so good. That's what this smells like. So, like, I guess you could say a little bit of medicinal cherry, probably, but great oakiness and some nougat. All right, down the hatch, Glass B. Wow, that's really good too, but it's in its own way. That is more sweet, cherry, lighter, but oily, but lighter on the palate. Sweeter and lighter on the palate, whereas Glass 1 was more chocolatey and seemed to be like have a dustier, older note. I believe the Glass B is also aged relatively long, but I don't even know which one of those I like better. Those are both really good. Oh man. Super cherry, light. Yeah, I can't decide if I like Glass A or B better. So that's gonna be nice. A nice little. Even if it came down to just those two, that'd be difficult. But we have 6 more left. It's a terrible thing for me, right? Terrible thing. Plaque Dr. Zach's in the house. OGD bottled them on? Probably not. Yeah, it did kind of look like motor oil. DC is in the house, by the way. DC responsible for all the barrel pick stickers. All of them. DC's just killing it. I friggin' love DC. Not only does he do just amazing work on the old Photoshops or whatever he uses, but he's just a great person in general. And I love that man. He's just a good guy. Mackle, and most of them are from Heaven Hill. Well, most of what? Probably these ones are saying. Oh, most of the bottled and bonds? Nah, I wouldn't say all of them. Fudge round? Oh, fudge rounds. Oh, wow. Am I that far behind? Crap. Dang it. James McGill is, I think it's James Morgan McGill. Wait, isn't it Dexter Morgan? Oh, Morgan's Dexter's last name. I think Morgan is James McGill's middle name. James Morgan McGill, I believe. Jimmy for short. Jimmy McGill. Or could go by Saul Goodman or Gene Takovic. Whichever you'd like to use. Billy Sanders, people pick Islam because what he's done to nobodies. That makes a lot of sense too. Agreed. They said the same thing about Khabib, though. They said the same thing about Khabib, and then Khabib smash bears and nobodies and somebodies along the line. Chris Boozalencia. Trev sent me. What's up, Chris? Friggin' Boozalencia. What's going on? Sugar, yeah, is a crazy one. Yeah, Kyle, you're probably right. Thrasher, cheers all. Did I win yet? I don't know. I haven't decided who's won yet. But stick around to find out. Glass 3. Ooh. A little more floral. Familiar, floral. Like a strawberry. I almost said strawberry yogurt. It reminds me of when you peel the lid off of like a Yoplait, strawberry Yoplait. But without the yogurtiness though, just that strawberry scent. Interesting. Super sweet, super familiar, super strawberry, kind of floral, like a strawberry bush, maybe. maybe like herbal essences. All right. It does kind of have a little bit of a sour. I don't know. We'll go for a taste on glass C. See how she be. Oh. Dang. The palate it's a curvy road. It is S-turns. Banking corners. Man. Wow. Super sweet. But like that was okay. That's so good. The way that it shifts gears, changes speeds, changes directions on you, like makes you think like, what was that? And then before you can think about what that was, something else happens, and you're like, but wait a second, that happened too. And then before you know it, you're stuck upside down on a roller coaster, wondering how long you're gonna be there. And then all of a sudden, the person's like, you can get off the ride now, and you're like, how did we get to the end? Because felt like it went on forever. Then you get back in line, like Glass C did. Just got back in line. Sweet, super complex, strawberries, and it had a floral nose. The florality did not come through on the palate though. Strawberries and edible underpants, I would imagine. Also, very good. So far, we have a 3-way tie for I have no idea who's gonna come out on top. California Rye, if he can reach. Oh yeah, we're talking more MMA stuff. Chris Bizadencia, Grateful. You need to find the Grateful Dead in there. Virgil Kane, $5 super chat. Thank you, Virgil Kane. Serious question: how do you narrow down 100 proofers to 8? Oh, so there were 8 patrons who supplied their favorite 100 proof bourbon, the bourbon that they thought would be the best that anybody would have submitted. So I'm just taking the 8 samples that were submitted to me and I'm picking a winner. So these are friggin' completely blind. I know who sent them, but I don't know whose glass is whose, and I have no idea which is in each glass until we reveal at the end, which is what makes it fun. Man, those 3 are so good. So good so far. Thomas Thomas Hensel, $5 super chat. Thank you. I feel like Jimmy McGill would have called his entry Chicago Sunroof. Am I right? He could have called it a lot of things, but I just felt like Slippin' Jimmy was just a good name. Just a good name. He could have called it Chicago Sunroof, but I didn't want to get into trouble, Didn't want to start my way down that path. But good point. It could have been the Chicago Sunroof. Could have been. Kyle Taylor, the appearance on Blend Again was amazing. How are you not signed up to do some craft blending? I don't know. That would be fun. It would be fun, but it'd also be that'd be very stressful. You know what I mean? Actually having to do good. People are depending on you to make something good. Ooh, Glass D does not disappoint either. Huh. This is almost savory. Almost savory, like kind of reminds me of a steak with a friggin' red wine. Like you got a red wine and a steak, and it's just like there. Reminds me of a fancy dinner that I can't afford, but pretend to. Now some like artificial grape. Yeah, some like Laffy Taffy grape. But this is throwing me for a bit of a loop because there is definitely some savory notes in here. Let's taste it. Glass D. Huh. Weird. Very earthy. Glass D is earthy. A little soil, some earth. I don't know. Whining kids. Hold on a second. I'll mute it for 1 second. When you bring children into a new house or just a different place, that's especially when it's like kind of a log cabin with just, it's kind of creepy and they get scared of stuff. Then I tell them there's nothing to be scared of. And then I peer out the window the entire night, just hoping that I don't get just chopped up by a, chainsaw guy. But there's nothing to worry about. Just got to tell myself the same thing. She's scared of something. I don't know. Let's find out what she's scared of. Babe, what's she scared of?
The things that open, the storage things.
Oh, yeah. Oh, I could see that. So the bedroom is up in a loft, and then where the V ceiling comes down, of course, there's like the V is here, and it's like, and then the bed's in the middle, and then like over here on the V, there's like storage. So it's like a little door that opens, and then there's several of those, and I could see that. You watch one scary movie where someone comes out of one of those creepy little cabinets, and it's all over. And I can see where she's coming from there. Terrifying. All right, sorry about that, everybody. Let's see here. Nathan Rapp, still searching for someone I like better than Knob Creek 15. Oh, something I like. Oh, it's funnier when I read it the first time. Guess what, guys? I went fishing today. I lost a big fish on my third cast, and then I caught a tiny little pike. What was the big fish? No idea. Just on the river here. I casted my favorite, what do you call it? Crap. Confidence bait. It's a confidence bait, normally for trout, but bass will eat it, pike will eat it. It's a blue, oh boy, crap. It's basically a big bright orange spinner, and caught just a mega steelhead, mega rainbows on them, just all sorts of stuff. And third cast, something grabbed it, and I was like, good grief. And then this is what happened. Got the fish, and by the way, stupid, like I don't care. I'm not trying to like be Mr. Fisherman anymore. So that I brought 2 poles down to the river. That was literally on a bait caster with braided line. Yeah, I know. Big no-no fishing in a river with a bait caster and braided line, right? Exactly. But when I actually had a fish on, guess what? Guess who's extra confident now? Guess who's Mr. Confident because it's braided line and it's super tough? Me. Get it? And the pole's like, eh. And then my drag on my bait caster was like super loose. So I'm reeling and it's not doing anything. So I'm tightening the drag. And then I think the damn fish wrapped itself around a rock. And then you know what's bad for braided line? Abrasion. And I'm like, come on. And then I broke off braided line on the rock, I think. So song of 3 bitches. It jumped too. The fish jumps, didn't get to see it because I was messing with the drag. I don't know. Rookie move. But one missed fish, and all of a sudden you get hooked back into fishing again. No, what do you call it? Pun intended. Probably shouldn't have told that story because I'm already way behind in chat. Like 7 minutes. That's my bad. Everyone give it up to Mama P and hit the thumbs up button. My mom is the best. I freaking love Mama P. That's my mama. Bring back the pour score. Listen, I tried it for a couple videos. You didn't want to see it. It was brutal. I honestly had to I'm like, screw this. I can't do it. It's taking way too long. Bruzel literally adopted the pour score. So Bruzel's doing basically the exact same scoring system in his videos now. And he can have it. He can have that shit. Because I'm just going to stick with my traditional scoring system. It's worked this far. Is tonight's class 100 proof only or a range? It is the welterweights, and it is 100 proof. 100 proof only. Crap. Glass E. We're on glass E now. Looking, Chrissy Newberry, Matt, looking good. Oh, thank you. I bet you're looking good too, but I can't see you. But I would imagine looking real good. Adam Fathom. Anyone sipping anything good tonight? I am. What is it? Who knows? Good though. Glass E. Oak and a hint of smoke? Or oak and charred oak? Yeah. That's an oaky pal. That's an oaky bugger. You know what? I think Glass E needs a proper SJ. A proper SJ in this log cabin. I tried lighting that fireplace for like 2 hours today. I was troubleshooting it, Googling it, YouTubing it. Turn the friggin', I'm like, well, good thing that was I checked the pilot light. The pilot was set to on and no pilot light on. So it was just leaking gas up into this house. Turn that off for quite a while. Then tried to light the pilot. Nothing. Not even a spark. Son of a bitch. But I think it probably saved my family from just inhaling gas fumes for days while we're here. Swirling Glass E the heck out of it. How cool would it have been? A fireplace, mat, 100 proof bourbons, Blend-A-Get and Champion. I mean, it would have been a fun night. Wow, Glass E smells wonderful. Super wonderful. I think when I tasted Glass A, on the nose I said possibly turkey, and then when I got to the palate, I kind of ruled it out. I'm back to possibly the turkey train on Glass E, because it does have a bit of like a little bit of a funk, but it is oaky and cherry and smells great. So let's taste it. Oh, Oh man. Wow. Wow, easy. Damn it, that's good. Zydrunas ilgascus. That is going to be tough to not put in first place. But A, B, and C are also so good. Still going. There is a bit of like a weird, twingy, like oaky. It's not like it's not like a sour oak or a moldy oak, but it's just kind of like an older oak. I don't know. Man, he is wow. I spelled with 3 M's. Turkey? Question mark. Oaky. Chari. And cherry. Chari cherry. So far we have, I didn't even rule D out. I don't think D is going to win, but at the same time, when I go back to it, it might just surprise me. It might just. Moving on to F. After I get all caught up. Did Matt get a fresh cut? No, this is an old cut. I haven't had a fresh cut for weeks. I'm just sitting in a different chair, which I kind of really like. I might steal this chair. I can't steal it because the person would know it's missing. But kind of like it. I feel like Chicharlino in this chair. You know what I mean? Except for like less cool. When are you moving to Tennessee? I don't know. I don't think I am, but I might. I am definitely going to be going to Tennessee in this winter. This winter I'll be going to Tennessee, visiting Jack Daniels for a little bit of podcast. They're doing the Around the Barrel podcast. I'm going to be on for that. And also something else that's cool happening at Jack Daniels that I need to tell my Patreon community about first because it really involves them a lot and me, and I'm so excited. Oh, I'm excited about what's going to happen at Jack Daniels when I'm there. Matthew Miles, cheers, Mr. Porter, from Matt and Chrissy in Michigan. I know who you are, Matthew Miles, spelled with 1 T. Spelled incorrectly, but you can go ahead and change that. You can put 2 T's on your name, and I won't even say a thing. I'll just wink at you, smile, and know that you corrected a mistake, but it can be our little secret. Hope you're doing well, drinking on Evan Williams' 12-year. Cheers. Oh, man, Mr. Miles. It was nice meeting you and Chrissy back in Detroit a few months back. You two are just great. Evan Williams' 12-year, have never tried it. Heard good things. Have definitely heard good things. Hank Williams Jr. just ordered Van Winkle boots. Ooh, what if I hid a Pappy inside of a boot? Inside of a hole in a tunnel. Just saying, that's a place. Jeffrey Wack is in the house. Jeffrey Wack is up in this. Friggin' Jeffrey Wack. Big smiles. Tonight, I was diagnosed with the Porter disorder. Kevin, I'm sorry. Tuned in, wife pissed, amen. Don't disappoint the wife, but if you are going to disappoint her, at least you're here with us. And guess what? Sorry, Mrs. Kevin, for what we've done. Blue Fox. It is a Blue Fox. Mark Emenecker. That's right. Catfish. I was thinking, but I don't do catfish jump. I've never caught a catfish before, but it jumped like a trout. Like, again, I didn't see it, but it jumped like a trout. And then it got crafty on me. It was not a log fish, JJ. Logs don't jump, but thanks, son of a bitch. Thanks for tuning in to Fishing with Matt. Oh, I'm so far behind. The tug is the drug. It definitely is. I'm sorry. I was talking about fishing for a while. We really got to get you a fly rod, Thrasher. Dude, I would be a disaster with a fly rod. It would be extremely, that would be a YouTube channel where it was like, watch this guy not ever get a fly in the water. Oh, Rick, this kid was sick, late AF. And no, dude, you're fine. We're totally good here. Totally good. Ron Miles, Buckeyes over Iowa tomorrow. Shut up, Ron. Nobody cares. Just kidding. Don't shut up. But not kidding about nobody caring. Buckeyes over Iowa tomorrow. Come on, Ron. Come on. I'll keep reading though, in case there's some. Taking our 4-month-old baby girl to her first college game. Okay, that's kind of sweet. Hammer the over, go Bucks. Betting advice. College football, 4-month-old children, go Bucks. You know what, Ron? Go Bucks. Hammer the over. And that is not advice from me. That's definitely from Ron Miles. Super not from me, though. Lila Rapp, what's going on? Hello, ADHD. Hello, Lila. Am I doing Christmas Advent? I am. If so, can you submitting sample? Oh, how? I'm doing the same thing as I did the last couple years. Minnesota Whiskey Elite. They do a bunch of different boxes, and they are so there's 25 samples in a box. So if you've watched my previous Advent calendars, doing the same exact calendar from the same exact group, I like that group a lot. They're good people, and it's just kind of tradition at this point. And then if you're a patron, they're making some extra boxes available for purchase if anybody wants to follow along there while we do that. Did you hide the Pappy yet? November, we're going to find out what we're hiding in November. Did you push the pilot knob down as you tried to light it? Oh, yeah, for sure. I pushed it down as far as it would go. But I didn't hear any gas, smell any gas, nothing. Nothing. The D will surprise you. Son of three bitches. That's how they get you. It is. Doug Green. Friggin' Doug. Top taster, dude. You're the best. Other than that, I got nothing. Drinking benchmark foolproof. Doug, thank you for the super chat. I definitely need to get my hands on some of those benchmarks. The only place I've seen them was in Kentucky when I was there, but I flew to Kentucky with only a carry-on at that point, so haven't seen them anywhere else. Meet and greet when you come to Tennessee, that depends on how many days I can be there. Because with my wife's work, she might have to go back to, I don't know, I'm going to make the day's work. But if I do have an extra day, then absolutely, that'll be a lot of fun. How can I send you a sample of the 12-year? Let me know. All right, sweet. I would love to try it. I will let you know. Matthew Miles, friggin' Matthew Miles. Catfish do jump? Might have been a catfish then. It was on I don't even know the name of the damn river. Definitely not the color. It's stupid catfish. If it would have been a catfish, I would have been like, you suck. Who wants to catch catfish? Did the show Justified impact the bourbon market? Blacked out? I don't know. Maybe. Probably not. I think what impacted the bourbon market was bourbon being bought like it was a friggin' NFT or like a way to earn money quickly. You know what I mean? That's what impacted the bourbon market, was people going, oh, I can make a quick buck buying this stuff. And the fact that there's a friggin' three-tier system doesn't help. Yeah. F. Fudge. I think F is Buffalo Tracy. Yeah. Or MGP. Crap. Hard to tell. Always go with first instinct, though. That smells delicious. Very cherry, very good. Buffalo Trace. This has got to be an E.H. Taylor of some kind. Man, that smells good. Cherry, oak, glorious. I forgot about all the E.H. Taylors that are out there that are 100 proof that could be in this flight. There could be so many. Let's see if this one survives the Matt tornado. It did. Oh, yeah. Oh, crap. This is, oh my God. We are in for a bit of, this is going to be friggin' hard. Wow, that's good. That's cherry, vanilla, sweet oak. That's a sweet oak. That's 1, 2, 3. That's 5 E's I wrote. Sweet oak. Is that an E.H. Taylor? Some sort of. But the way that it just attacked the palate with goodness and oiliness was fantastic. The flavors on that were great, but then just the way that it, the experience of it, the experience of those flavors, the way that it just like took over everything, it almost tasted higher proof than 100. So, crap. This is going to be hard as shit. I have 2 glasses left also. 2 glasses left, and I poured all 2 ounces tonight because last week I wish I had done that and I didn't, but this week I did. So we're going to get down to getting down. I have some exciting Jack Daniels news for you too. That is kind of like, what is it, you know? Are you going to go there too? Are you going to be there? You should go there when I go there. We should go there together. Corey Bush, sorry I'm late to the party. Daughter flew home from Texas tonight for her wedding next weekend. What did I miss? So far, I've tasted through 6 out of 8 100 proof samples, and we're just getting started because I have no idea which one of these is going to be the winner. I would have nowhere, Mr. Dennis, I could not distill anything. I'm way too dumb to distill stuff. But I could definitely sit there and look like this for a bit. Will do, Travis. About Tennessee, will do. Robert Betts is here. Rick Manasek. Sign me up. Rob Morrison, what's the 3-tier system? Distillery can't sell directly to the end consumer. So it has to go from the distillery to the distributor. And then a distributor has to then sell the product to a store before it gets to the end consumer. So there's a whole lot of room for fuckery when in the system because the distillery gives their super allocated stuff to a distributor, and the distributor is then expected to not do any shenanigans between them getting it and the store getting it, or which stores get it, or if any stores get it. So, you know, the distillery puts $100 MSRP on a bottle of whatever the hell they want to put it on, and then doesn't even matter from there. Oh, Daniel Budd, glad you like the Disco 7. Discovery 7 is very good. It's just different. It's a bit different. It's a bit corny. Tommy D, friggin' Tommy D. Biggest hands in basketball. Tommy D right there. Friggin' Tommy. I'll go when you go for sure, but I'll tell you the news offline. Well, text me, Alec. I need to know right now. You missed the jazzy music in the background? Well, call me Jeff because it's about to get jazzy up in this bitch.
Giving this the Porter special.
How about that? I don't know if my internet's going to like accept it. If it'll even play it. We'll see. I might have just like ended my internet. Tennessee whiskey and get pumped. Mr. Peel hiding it. Oh, yeah, there could be a Mr. Peel. There's so many 100 proof whiskeys. So many. A limited blending line with the junkies to put out some of the porters blending master to the masses. I mean, I'd love to do anything with anybody, but where'd my pen go? Oh no. I dropped it. This is not going to work. I can't do it without a pen. No way. Come on. Where did I put that? Where'd it go? I got it. I got it. I got it. You can tell I've gotten a bit skinnier because I'm willing to get up to find a pen. That's what we just did. 270 in chat. Thank you for being here. All of you. Each and every one of you. What was I talking about? No idea. No clue. It's probably loud, huh? Yeah, I figured this is kind of like a bottled and bond class, but not really, but kind of. All right. No hurry, no rush. Class G. Class G is another dark one. Oh my God. Can I give like a several way tie here? That smells, that's directly up everything you know about. That is, I love that. The oaky levels on this, on some of these, are just tremendous. And this is right there with what I absolutely love. Dark profile, super oaky, just glorious. Huh. The palette on G did not quite do what I thought it was going to do based off of the nose. I want to compare G and F. I think F is much better than G based off of the palette from what I remember. But dang it, I did just take a sip of water and that changes everything. If you're unfamiliar, after you sip water, your very next sip of whiskey, the whiskey's kind of fighting with the water that's like residual in your mouth. And that might have been what just happened there. I need to take another sip of G before I move forward. That was not fair to G. It was not fair to G. Sorry, G. Forgive me. Please forgive me. Crap. This is basically going to be impossible. There's been nothing even remotely bad in any of this. This is extra oaky. Damn it. The first thing I do after I taste glass F I want to compare G. I'm sorry. After I taste glass E's, I want to compare G and F. They both kind of threw off a Buffalo Tracy kind of profile. But I want to be sure and make sure that, I don't know, I just want to see if I'm crazy or not. I might be crazy. What's Alex spot on about? How glorious his cigars are? Other than that? $286 in chat, 186 likes. What's wrong with y'all? I don't know. Who knows? Let's see. Valentine has a hazmat, 153.3 proof, 6-year rye. That sounds insane. Is it their distillate? Yeah, right. It's got to be their distillate. Is it good or is it just crazy? I'm glad. Like, I don't like having to rank these because the order is going to be, who knows? On any given night, the order of these could be placed differently. I'm going to do my best to put them in my favorite. It's going to be difficult. Wise Guy Whiskey Guy is a question mark. I'm sorry, dude. Did I miss Stu? Did I miss your question, Stu? I'm sorry. Oh yeah, Alec, you are right. How great 100 proof is and tends to get overlooked at times. Stu, I didn't see what you asked. Dang it, Stu. I'm sorry I missed it. I'm looking. Who is your favorite whiskey YouTuber? Oh, Dan and Sean have been my guys since day one. Dan and Sean have always been my besties. Friggin' love those guys. I'm scrolling up to try to find Stu's question, and I can't find it. Was your first question the question mark? It might have been. I don't know. Don't see it. Eat a pretzel. Cheat, you eat a pretzel. My last name isn't Paisley, all right? I know you don't love me because you're not the same when mashing drums around. I don't have no idea what that means. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Stu. I love everybody. Jen's here. Jen Ardolino. Friggin' Jen. Hey, Jen. How are you doing? So far, no losers at all. All right. Glass H. That's what I meant. When I said glass E, I meant glass H. Which one did I say had like kind of a soury B? This kind of has that same thing. Or didn't I say that one of them was strawberry? Yeah, crap. I think it was glass C that I said was strawberry-like and possibly like a bit yogurty. Kind of the same thing here on H. But even more of a pointed dairy sour note. Not quite as much as like a Maker's Mark. Not quite like a Maker's Mark. But kind of leaning in that kind of direction, like the kefir direction, the kind of sourness. Let's go for a taste. All right. All right. Whoops. Crap. All right. Damn it. I'm dropping my pen. So H is, thank God. Whoever's in H, thank you so much, because H is going to be out of the running. That's for sure. I don't know what it is. It's probably still tremendous. I don't know. It's a bit too bitter sour. When I get like a dairy note, when I get like the sour dairy note on stuff, it kind of puts me off. I don't know exactly like what does that, if it's a wheated bourbon or if it's like some sort of like fermentation thing, or if it has to do with like whatever type of yeast they're using. I'm not sure, but I definitely get the dairy note, kind of like a sour dairy note in some bourbons, especially Maker's products. That one kind of has that, and since it has that, it also has what some people will call not first place. So did I taste glass G? Oh yeah. Oh my gosh, I'm so crazy. Wow. No. All right, that's fine. Now let me taste C. I'm going to taste C because C also had that strawberry sort of a tiny sourness to it. But I was really surprised by the palate. Oh, totally different. Well, that's nowhere near what H was. Wow, that's good. All right. I see you, see. And, oh crap, I didn't do what I said I was going to do after that. Oh, that one barely fits in the hole. Good problem to have. What is, oh crap. All right. I wanted to compare G and F. That's what I wanted to do next. Because they both kind of gave me the same vibes. Wise Guy, I don't know. Wise Guy Whiskey Guy, I don't know. This is 8 blind 100 proof samples supplied by patrons. I'm trying to pick the best one. I do not know what I'm drinking. But 7 out of 8 of them are great. 6 out of 8 of them are phenomenal. So, crap. Oh boy, let's see here. Yeah, the Yampa River. That's right, Mom. The Yampa. The Yampa River, Derry. Pen on a holster. I need to get that. I need so many pens. Drunk Trev sent me, so I'm here. Oh, I love Trev. Friggin' Trev. Barry Texan, Matt is favorite whiskey tuber, and 3 others tied for second. But he's Matt. Oh, thank you. That's super nice. Thank you. That means a lot. That makes me feel so good. Just gonna sit here and feel that for a second. It's like sitting in the sunshine, sunning your balls. You know what I mean? Sunday mornings before the neighbors wake up. Feels good. Feels real good. There could be some Remus 5 in here for sure. Could be Remus 5, Remus 6, Remus 4, Remus 3. You never know. You just never know what's going to be in these things. Old Granddad 100. I mean, maybe a dusty one. Wise Guy Whiskey Guy, White Girl Wasted. Friggin' stew. G and F I wanted to compare. So let's start with a little sip of G, then move to F. What's called snow blindness, dude? Snow blind. I know all about snow blindness. It's no fun. Try driving a friggin' 40-foot passenger bus through a whiteout down a friggin' what they call a mountain. Not really a mountain, but they called it a mountain. Not good. Snow blindness. Yeah, so I remember having to taste G twice, and the first time I was like, meh. The second time I was like, ooh. The third time I'm like, meh and ooh. So it's like between that. So I'm glad. I'm going to go to F because this deserves an FJ. Oh, just based off the nose, F wins. Oh, shit, yeah. Oh my gosh. F is definitely way up here. So we're going to get down to this. We're going to make sure that this order is correct. I did retaste. I retasted C, G, and F so far. I didn't retaste D, but based off of my notes and my original scoring, I moved D towards the back because I wanted to focus on the best that I have in front of me. I'll taste D again, but I don't want to distract my palate from what I consider to be the best with something that I thought might already not be the best. Was D the one I thought was savory? Yeah, earthy and savory. Yeah. E, wow. I thought E was tremendous. Crap, huh? The funny thing is, I've had guesses on a lot of different ones in the past in different weight divisions. I feel like there might be a couple E.H. Taylors in here. Maybe a turkey, like a bottle and bond turkey somewhere in here. But other than that, I'm very, very thrown off with these. E. Okay. Did I say E had a funk to it? Because it definitely has a little bit of a funk to it right now. E. Wow. Turkey? Okie? Chari cherry? Good notes, Matt. Yeah, that's good. Oh boy. I'm playing musical glasses here. Musical glasses, it's okay. It's what we do. I'm going to give myself a minute. Then I want to retaste A and B again. Because those were the first two I tasted. And I thought that they were both very, very, very good. So I'm going to give my palate a minute to what some people would call, I don't know, like a refractory period of the palate. Then I'm going to come back strong and surprise everyone with just the most crazy amount of pleasure for me. Oh, snowing. Yeah. The Upper Peninsula got a bunch of snow this week. Up in Michigan, they got a ton of snow. Ah, David Goldman. Last year, my Remus 5 lost to Remus 5. This year, my 1792 12 year beat 1792 12 year. Excited for the face-off next year. David Goldman, you just send duplicates of other people's stuff, and then it makes me look dumb. Which is fine. Sometimes, like, you just find yourself in a position where you realize that you're going to look stupid, and you just have to live with it. That is the story of my life, especially when it comes to drinking whiskey. Let's see here. 7 pours of Calumet 8. Ugh. That's possible. Wait, Old Forester 17? Oh, I thought I meant, where was my pen again? I thought you meant, oh, Old Fitz 17 is what you said, is what you meant. So I do have, one of them, I do have an Old Fitz guess. I have an Old Fitz guess on one of them. Is it correct? Probably not. It was glass B. I said cherry light oily. All fits? Possibly. I don't know if it's a 17. It could be a 13 or a 15 or a 14. You know what I mean? 17. I don't know. Who's to say? Chuck, I have not. My pen's gone again. I have not tried the 12 year. Is that a 101? Is that a 101 12 year? I didn't know that it was the 12 year was a 101. That's amazing. Nope, I've seen it on the secondary market. Oh, Stu, I'm just at a place my wife is renting while she's travel nursing. She's renting like a portion of a log cabin between like 3 other people. So we're just in a portion of it. And the fireplace, the gas must be off because it definitely ruined my day. Because we were going to have a sweet fireplace live stream tonight, but either there's no gas going to that fireplace, I don't know how to light a pilot light correctly, or I'm just plain dumb. But no, I have fake candles there though. Fake candles, which are nice. Palate break is a pro move. Come back with sensory perfection. Well, a couple weeks ago, I gave my palate a break, and then I smelled and tasted one random one, and I was like, "Oh shit, that's a Booker's." Or like that's like I figured out what it was basically 2 hours deep into a live stream. I was like, "Oh, I figured out exactly what it was." So yeah, a palate break is 100%, needed and advised. Totally advised. I don't want to burn down the rental. No, not in the mountains. I don't know if we are in the, what do they call it? The elk hunting capital of the world. Luckily I haven't seen an elk yet. Because if I were to see an elk, it would be in what some road specialists would call a road, because I'm not hunting for any of them. Use your gas, Matt. I can't. It doesn't work. All right, let's see. I want to taste A and B again. Definitely A and B. I'm going to start with B first, because I started with A first the first time. I'm not in Pueblo. Nope. Wrong answer. Close though, but not quite close. Class B. Oh, it smells good. Am I getting any nuttiness to make sure that... No, you know what? I think B... Damn it. For B, I put Old Fitz Cherry Light Oily. I think I'm wrong. I think now that I go back to B and smell, just based off the nose, I haven't tasted it, based off the nose, this might just be an E.H. Taylor single barrel. Oh, it's good as shit though. I don't think it carries enough oak to be one of the Old Fitz's. Maybe it's an Old Fitz 9 or an 11, but it doesn't have any of that nutty profile. This tastes more MGP or Buffalo Trace. I could say that B is like an E.H. Taylor single barrel or possibly a Remus. Initial guess, though, was an Old Fitz based off of the sweetness, the lightness, and the cherry note. But I think B might be E.H. single barrel or a Remus. It's hard to say. Once you get this deep, typically you can taste something enough times to like figure out if it's Buffalo Trace or MGP if you're on the fence. Man, I'm kind of leaning towards a Buffalo Trace on that one as well. I don't know. We'll see. But Glass A. Glass A was the first one I tasted. And I said, great. Dusty nose, fudgy flavors. Great. I wrote great twice. At the very beginning and at the end. Way to go, Matt. Just trying to figure out where to bring me to Pappy. Bring me to Pappy. I don't know, Mark. I don't know. Steamboat? Steamboat might be close. I don't know if Mark's any closer or not. Possibly. Is Bill in here? Freaking Bill Kavanaugh? Is Bill here? Where's Bill? Where'd Bill go? There he is. Don't worry about being late. You're not that late. I haven't got to the reveal yet at all. Oh shit, Alec, you're totally right. So I've had this happen to me before where Henry McKenna literally won a crazy blind. Hey, dude, Alec, you're so right. Thank you for saying that. That's so funny because that has happened. There's also Rebel Yell 10-year, which is 100 proof, which some of them are in the 14-year range. There are so many 100 proof bourbons out there that can be delicious. So, I don't know. Thomas, what other cigar brands other than Alec Bradley do you like? I haven't heard of any other cigar brands. To be fair. It's like you either smoke Alec Bradley cigars or you just... I'm just kidding. To be totally fair, that's all I smoke. And I don't smoke it. Like, I'm not like an enormous cigar smoker. I don't smoke a ton. Could I see myself as I grow older and have more time? Like, I got kids, and kids are like, we need your attention. So like a cigar takes a bit. So I don't have a ton of time to smoke a ton. But when I do, I know what I like. And do I say Alec Bradleys are the best on the planet because I only smoke Alec Bradleys? Yes and no. But at the same time, no. Because they are the best. And that's just my opinion. And if you don't agree with that, it's okay to be wrong. But I don't go cigar shopping very often. But yeah, Alec, you're totally right. Any of these could be a McKenna. Class A. Crap. Wow. That dusty fudgy? Yeah. What in the world is A? All right, we have a problem. There's a few of these here. Oh, man. Okay, well, let me say this. The nose on A is ridiculous. The palate on A is ridiculous. The finish on A, I think I've been in this situation before. I think that I've been in a situation where I've been tasting E.H. Taylors against each other, and I'm not saying that that's what that is, but there's an E.H. Taylor video out there of me. The like sent me an E.H. Taylor flight, and I was really stupid, and I did either 2 videos before it or something. I don't know, but by the time I shot that video, I was already feeling it a little bit, and then I tasted a whole flight of E.H. Taylor stuff. And at the end of that video, I was really feeling it. But they were so generous that I still had to edit it and post it because obligations, they can't send me like that much expensive stuff and then me drink it and not review it or like order it or whatever. So this reminds me of that, where there was one of the E.H. Taylors that I tasted and loved, but the finish was just a bit weird. a bit weird. And A kind of reminds me not of the E.H. Taylor, but of that situation where I was like so good until the finish. And then the finish was just a bit like not barrel bitter, like char bitter, a bit char bitter. And that might kick it out of the running for first place, but that's not totally true yet. I wanted to taste. Right. We haven't retasted D. Wow, D reminds me of H. I don't even think I have to taste D to like. Oh, wow, yeah. Okay. What am I doing here? Whew. That was when I said it was earthy. Wow, okay. Compared to the rest of okay. Go with my first instinct, am I right? So H and D are going to be in 6th and 7th place. And by 6th and 7th, I mean 7th and 8th. They could be flip-flopped, though. They could be flip-flopped. Just saying, those are the bottom two. Oh, Bob, Bob, these are so incredible. I don't know what these are, but I'm really, really enjoying them. What I hope is this. I hope that these are all super easy to get, basic bourbons that I can just run to the store and pick up. Fingers crossed, because I'm willing to look dumb and being like, these are crazy good, even if they're crazy accessible, because how much I'm enjoying these, I want them to be something I can get, even though I doubt it. I thought last week was the hardest one to judge. This week is way more harder, way more difficult. I think, let's see, how do I want to approach the final round here, the final go-abouts? I know my last places, the 7th and 8th place, I know what those are. I think the most important thing I can do at this point, my palate is still good. Is it perfect? No. Is it still good and working properly? Yes. I need to determine a winner. And then I can work my way down into the lower bits. But I need to determine a winner. I think I just tasted A. I did. And A was the one I said was super good, but the finish was like a bit throwing me off. Man, oh man. The Max, Alec Bradley Max is very good. I do love Alec Bradley Max. Alec, you guys should make a Max with 3 X's. So it would be the Max Triple X, which is like only for like adults willing to really engage in something crazy. You know what I mean? Yeah, Alex smokes everything. Alex smokes everything, and then he's like, you know what? I haven't smoked enough. He smokes cigars when he can't smoke cigars. I know it doesn't make sense, but it's true. Kintsugi is like literally, I think Kintsugi is my favorite. Kintsugi is, listen, the Kintsugi, oh gosh, I don't think I like anything more than that. I think it's my favorite. F. Oh, shit. All right. We need to like actually smell these compared to each other. F and E. Wow. F's nose is way better than E's nose. Smell A. F and A. F and A? A is okay. F E A B G. We're gonna nail these down. We're gonna nail them down so good. Wow. A is so wow. A is so damn good. G. Crap. Those two have to go together. A and G have to go together because they're so close to each other. I feel like A and G are so close that I don't want to put them any distance apart from each other. I think A and G they need to hold hands through this finale here. B. Well, B again. Okay. A and G are better than B. Yeah, it is better than B. Sorry, B. You're good, B, but you're not as good as A and G, B. All right. So I think what I have here is we've broken it down. We're down to the top two. Sip of water, take a break, and then we're going to pick a winner and then determine and reveal the order. Oh, hells yeah. I saw remember on my video I just did where the haul video where I was talking about a store near where my wife works. I got like a 2015 wild turkey and some Belle Meade reserves and stuff. I went in there today and they've always had a wild turkey revival up like behind the counter where you can't see it. Like you can't really see the price tag on it. And like I was like, whatever. I'm not that interested. Like if it were like retail, for sure I'd be interested, but I knew it wasn't MSRP. But I didn't ask. Today I went in there and they moved it from behind the counter to their little tiny glass case, which is the glass case where if you ask to look at it, you have to buy it. $4.79. $4.79 for wild turkey revival. And I was like, what are you smoking, friend? And he was like, I just want your money. And I was like, I don't have $4.79 for that. So I left. $4.79 for a wild turkey revival? That can't be normal, right? That can't be a normal price. It cannot be. Super chat, did I miss it? B. Johnson, cheers to an awesome flight. Cheers, B. Johnson. Friggin' B. Johnson. Quit trying to find out where Matt is. No. If you know, you know. But yeah, some of the rebels are ridiculous, Alec. Let's see. Scrolling back down. Based off your initial reactions, F wins. That's where it's sitting right now. It's sitting in first place, but E is right there behind it. I've got to taste them next to each other. Still can't get over Jimmy McGill. It was fun. I sent him the samples. So part of me wondered if there's no way. Part of me wondered if he knew who I was based off of, I sent it out of a not my address, but I sent it out of a random address in Colorado. So it said Jimmy McGill, and Jimmy McGill is from Colorado on the return address. So that's the only hint he could have got that it was possibly me. But there's tons of people who live in Colorado, right? But when I asked him if I could come on stream to reveal my blend, his reaction was, it let me know for sure that he had no clue, because he was so like, Jason was like, okay. like he took a deep breath and was like, I guess we'll do this. So it was so fun. That was so much fun. And I was so excited. I get excited about that. I was like, oh my gosh, am I going to get to reveal this? Or I don't know. It was funny. Yeah, B's gone. I think we're down to F and E. F and E. Let's go F. That sounded wrong. Bookers for $300? Why is that your main shop? That's stupid. I refuse to pay $100 for Bookers. Unless I know that it's like amazing, no way. $300 for Bookers is basically you giving them like $80 for Bookers and you feel like you overpaid, and then you giving them $220 to slap you across the face and give you a receipt for it. And you're like, thank you. And then you go home and your wife is like, why is your face all red? And you're like, don't want to talk about it. But we are $300 broker now. You know what I mean? Jeez. Nothing in this flight was overly nutty, Heaven Hill. So if there's anything that's here from Heaven Hill, like a McKenna or a Rebel 10-year or a Rebel Yell 10-year, it blended in very, very well. Nothing overly nutty, nothing that like really stood out as a Heaven Hill profile. The only two that stood out as like not great were H and D, and they are in the back end. They're on the back end. All right, F and E. I need to figure out which one is better. I'm gonna taste E first because I think F might be better. So I'm gonna try E first and then go to F. Tommy D, I'm out past Meeker, where my wife is working, where she's travel nursing. We're there for, me and the kids are here for a couple days because she's on call. Chris is on call, so we just came to see her while she's here because she can't come home this weekend. So we came to visit her instead. Class E. Man, no. Crap. E. F. All right. Based off of my notes, I might look stupid, but that's fine. All right, glass F. Oh shit, that smells good. Yeah, okay. We have a winner. Glass F is my winner. Like, it's not even close. What did I say F was? That tastes too oaky to be an H. Taylor, Matt. Cherry, vanilla, sweet oak. Some sort of E.H. Taylor? 9 out of 10? That tastes too oaky to be an E.H. Taylor. Too oaky. Matt, too oaky. It might be. I don't know. That's what I guessed initially. I wanted to put F and B together, I said. So I need to figure out if G is better than A. There goes my whole notes. What the fudge is that? Blake Benson. What in the hell? Blake. Congrats, champ. I ran into a creepy guy today named Lalo Salamanca. He wanted me to send his best wishes to you from him. He kept referring to your wife as Kim, and I kept correcting him and telling him your wife's name is Carissa. He kept saying, sure it is. Blake Benson, I love you, Blake. Thank you so much for being such an amazing man. That's an incredibly, super crazy generous super chat. And did Lalo send you? Did Lalo send you? I love the way... Listen, if you're out there and you've watched Breaking Bad, if you've watched Breaking Bad and you've absolutely loved Breaking Bad, you need to go watch Better Call Saul. Because Better Call Saul is the story of Jimmy McGill, who turned into Saul Goodman, who was the lawyer of Walter White in Breaking Bad. The first couple seasons of Better Call Saul kind of turned some people off, me included. But then I kept pushing forward. I waited a bit and I watched them. Like COVID happened. The seasons got stretched out. It was like kind of hard to follow. But now you can just friggin' watch them all. The way that Better Call Saul like intertwines with Breaking Bad, perfect. It's friggin' perfect. Blake, that's a crazy super chat. Thank you so much. Jonathan Blum, Polish beer. What the frig is Polish beer? Class A. Man, A is very good. Wow, A is very good. But is it better than G? Yeah, I think so. Oh, man. All right. I have an order. This order might embarrass me in the end because, like, 1, 2, 3, 4, 6 of these are great. 5. Let's see. 5 of them? 6 of them. 6 of them are great. It was really hard to like really differentiate. I'm fairly certain my favorite is my favorite. But like going past that, these are all so good that on any given night, a different winner could be. These could be in a different order completely. The top 6 could be placed in a completely different order on any given night. I'm fairly certain that my favorite tonight, my first place, would win consistently. And my last 2 would always be my last 2. But second place through 6th place could flip-flop. Because they're good. They are very good. So let's find out the order. Let's find out Porter's order here for the welterweight division. Hells yeah. Excited to see what the heck was sent to me. I put down Saul for a couple of years, recently picked it back up, and I'm so glad it's really good once it's going. Oh, for sure. And once you get into season 5 and season 6, it really gets going. It's so freaking good. Laura Stafford, I, for one, am really glad you explained that message. Haven't watched Breaking Bad or Better Call Saul. Laura, you're behind a bit. Breaking Bad is like what some people will call like extremely popular. A lot like Breaking Bad's like one of those things where everybody watches Breaking Bad and everyone's like, it's one of the greatest shows of all time. Better Call Saul is a prequel to Breaking Bad, so like it happened before Breaking Bad and focuses on one of the characters. And like the longer you last into the seasons, the more you're like, oh shit, this might be the best show ever. I'm just saying. Saul is the man. Oh, dude, Josh, do not give up. If you've watched Breaking Bad, do not give up. Seriously, dude, just freaking binge watch it. Season 1, season 2. Like, just keep going. And by the time the series is over, you'll be like, holy shit, glad I watched all of that. Promise. Promise. All right, let's find out the order. Let's go, says Tommy D. Let's do. Tommy D, please do it. Tommy D, dude, you got. I convinced Shayla to watch Better Call Saul. She did, and she was happy she did. B. Johnson, have you checked out? Have you checked out? When an L and an N are that close together? Talnoa. Have you checked out Talnoa in Arvada, Colorado yet? If not, you should. Such a Colorado gem. I'll have to ask Dara about that. Dara is from that area, and Talnoa. Is that a bar or a store or what's Talnoa? And I need to know. B. Johnson, what's Talnoa? Never heard of it, so I have not been. Oh, Tommy D, watch Breaking Bad first. Watch Breaking Bad first, and then watch Better Call Saul. Breaking Bad is like, it aired first, so watch Breaking Bad first. Then when you watch Better Call Saul, you'll know the character that, yeah, watch Breaking Bad and then watch Better Call Saul. Dude, Tommy D, you have several weeks of glorious watching to do. I'm so jealous of you. If I never watched Breaking Bad or Better Call Saul, and then somebody was like, you need to watch these, and then I watched them both, at the end of watching them, Tommy D, you're going to be like, Matt, you are a life changer, because those were fucking amazing. Because they're that good. They're so good. Best TV ever. Unless, of course, you suck. But if you don't suck, then it's the best. Let's see here. All right. Dude, that's exactly what I just said, Corey. I'm so jealous of these people who haven't watched these shows. Because it's insane. They're so good. They're so good. No Heisenberg? All right, let's do it. Let's do the reveal. Last place was Glass H. And H and D, I've decided could be flip-flop maybe. You know what? I'm not going to taste them again because I don't care to tonight, because there's so many good things in front of me. These were my least favorite. My last place was H. Could it be flip-flopped with 7th place? Maybe. But last place was H. And H is glass number 4. And let me get the envelopes. Glass number 4 belongs to... Oh, man. Chris Korger. I'm sorry, Chris Korger. Christopher Korger is glass 4 in last place. What did I say about it? What did I say about glass H? Oh, I didn't say much. I think it was like a bit sour, kind of dairy-like. My notes just said no. So I did not like this one. Let me preface it with this, though. If I tasted it all by itself, and I hadn't tasted all this glorious stuff before it, I might have enjoyed it. But compared to the rest of these, compared to 6 of these, it just wasn't my jam. So sorry, Mr. Christopher. But in last place is... Law's Whiskey House Bottled and Bond 8-year 4-grain straight bourbon whiskey, batch number 6S. Batch code 6S for spring mash bill, 60% number 1 dent yellow corn, 20% heirloom wheat, 10% heirloom rye, 10% heirloom malted barley. 8 years old, 18 hand-selected barrels is the batch size. Total maturation time, 8 years, 9 months. Proof 100. Total bottles, 3,700. Distilled, aged, and bottled in Denver, Colorado. SRP $80. Not my favorite tonight. I'd have to try it by itself. Maybe I would enjoy it by itself, all alone. But tonight, it did not win the fight. That's all. Yeah, laws be last. Right, California. Yeah, Breaking Bad comes into the later seasons of Better Call Saul. All right, let's see here. Well, that's just what happens. You know what, never mind. I was going to say skip to later seasons, but then it just wouldn't work. All right, 7th place was Glass D. And Glass D belongs to number 2. Number 2, envelope number 2 is searching, finding. Uh-oh. Jay Moody is envelope number 2. It's up there. You can kind of see it. You might be able to see it. It says number 2. Number 2. Ozark over Breaking Bad. Greer Crabtree. Ozark had the worst ending in television history. The worst ending ever. Ozark's ending was the worst. Like, okay, never mind. All right. All right. 7th place. No fucking shit. Hold on. You gotta be shitting me in the deck. I swear on my children's life, which is a big thing because I would never ever do that. These are being opened as we speak. In 7th place is Law's 8-year bottled and bond 4-grain 100 proof from Denver, Colorado. It's the same fucking pour. In 7th and 8th place is the same pour. Jeez Louise. That is... Wow. Okay, that makes total sense because I said they could be flip-flopped, and guess what? They could be flip-flopped. That's hilarious. So number 7 is the same. I don't know if it's the same batch, but it's definitely the same thing. 8-year bottled and bond 4-grain. So, okie dokie. All right. That makes me feel smart. Moving forward, we'll see how dumb we get. I did say they were interchangeable. Well, it's not that I don't like Laws, but I don't like that particular bottle compared to the rest of them. This is where we get a bit difficult. Here we go. Let's see what happens here. Oh, crap. Because these are ones I started to like a lot. Okay, my 6th place is Glass C, and I said Glass C was sweet, super complex, strawberries and edible underpants. Do I really like shit and dropping them? Okay. Then I said that C might be. No, wrong. Hold on. Okay, that was B. All right. I don't know. C is sweet. It's nice. It's very good. Glass C is freaking great. But what number is it? Oh, 7. 7, 1, 3. Robert Bailey is in 6th place, but 6th place is so good. It's so good. What are we oopsing about? If they were all laws, that'd be hilarious. That would be funny if one of them later on is laws. Both yogurty. Yeah, I can see that. For sure. Alright, let's do it. Glass 7, Robert Bailey in 6th place. 6th place. By the way, now we're getting into stuff I really, really enjoyed, so this is where it gets difficult. Opening it up. 6th place from Robert Bailey is I almost said that, but I didn't. I didn't say it at the last second, but I thought I did. Thank you very much for everything you do for this community. Thank you, man. Dude, thank you. You're the best. You are outstanding, and I really appreciate your insights and compassion. I'm very compassionate. My insights might suck, though, but I do love you. Your picks are straight stunners, especially the rise. Dude, quit talking. I'm reading it, though, because it's great to hear. Originally, I was hoping to send some 100 proof OKI Reserve, but that is a blend with some rye in it. You're amazing. Wishing you and your family continued success, America. Robert Bailey. E.H. Taylor, small batch, 100 proof, in glass C. And I literally almost just said, that tastes like a Buffalo Trace product. Also, I don't know. E.H. Taylor's small batch in 6th place from Robert friggin' Bailey. Robert, thank you so much. And thank you for the sweet, kind words. You're so nice. Moose opening more letters than I get. Yeah. Guess what, Moose? I don't open letters either. I don't even open bills. You know what I mean? Probably should do that. Probably should start opening bills. All right, let's do 5th place. Fifth place is it B? Letter B? Letter B? Letter B was the one I said originally. Wow. Okay, I put B and G together. I said I can't separate B and G for some reason in my head. I felt like I had to keep them together. B, I said, was Old Fitz at first. Then when I went back to it, I said the cherry lightness and oiliness. At first, I thought it was an Old Fitz, but there's no nuttiness to it. It reminded me more of an E.H. Taylor or a Remus. That's what I said about B. And it is in 5th place. It belongs to number 8. Number 8. Thrasher, you son of a bitch. Thrasher, I love you. Everybody in chat, everybody loves Thrasher. Thrasher came in 5th place tonight, and 5th place is okay. Did I say that? I did say that. E.H. Taylor single barrel. This is E.H. Taylor Witty's Fine and Liquor Store Pick 100 proof Warehouse I Floor 9 Rick 51 Barrel 20. So it is E.H. Taylor, but it's not only a single barrel, but it's a single barrel store pick. A single barrel store pick is Thrasher. That was glass B. Dude, thanks for saying that. That was super good. Super freaking good. What the heck is ahead of us here? G. G was the one that I connected with B for some reason. I don't know why. Because G smells totally different now. I don't know why I connected those two, but I did. Extra oaky. Damn it. I don't know. E.H. Taylor, but I don't think it's E.H. Taylor anymore. That was in my notes, E.H. Taylor, but I don't think that it is. It smells like, I don't know. I can't trust myself anymore. G was in 4th place, and G belongs to number 3. And the number 3 envelope is Roger Farber. Roger R2 Farber 3. Roger to Farber. And in 4th place is Rebel Yell 10-year single barrel. Rebel Yell 10-year single barrel. That's glass G. And G, I just said extra oaky. Damn it. Love it. Like extra oakiness. I do love a Rebel Yell 10-year. So that makes sense. That makes sense to me. Because a Rebel Yell 10-year to me is so good. But when I went back and smelled it, I don't know why I tried to attach G and B together. Maybe because they were just close enough where I couldn't pick which one was better than the other. But it is very good. So very, very good. That means you're down to the top 3. And the top 3 belong to these three patrons, these 3 friends, these 3 gangsters sending us stuff here. I do like Rebel Yell 10 a lot. I really do. Some of the Rebel 10 years are older than 10 years for sure. You called it on the Rebel 10 year? I'm not sure if that was the one I said. I have to go back and look, but I might have. I don't know. I did mention Rebel Yell 10 year, but I don't know if it was that particular pour. So Gary Broughton, Justin Kim, and Chris Gable are the top 3. So F was my first place, and I said F was cherry, vanilla, sweet oak. That was another E.H. Taylor guess, but I thought it might have been a crazy E.H. Taylor. That was like my thing. I don't know. Probably not. Second place is glass E, and glass E I said was wow. Turkey, oaky, cherry, so good. And third place was glass A, and glass A was great. Dusty nose, fudgy flavors, just a great bourbon. So let's do glass A first, which is in third place. Which is so phenomenal. Wow. What on earth is that? Glass A is... So from fourth place to third place really deserves top 3. So A belongs to envelope 5. Envelope 5 is Chris Gable. Chris Gable is envelope 5. It says winner on the back, but you got the podium. The podium for sure. It's super fudgy. The palate is super fudgy. The nose is a bit dusty. I don't know what this is. But I do really, really love it. I do love it. Oh, shit. Wow. That's Remus 5? That's Remus 5? Holy crap. Do I miss Remus 5? No shit. It's funny how we just like have bottles and like drink through them, and then you go back like years later or a year later and smell them and taste them, and you're like, boy, do I miss that. Boy, do I miss that. Chris Gable. Holy crap. That's Remus Reserve 5? That's nuts. That's very... Okay, that's why people got... Okay, I understand why people got upset about Remus 6. Because Remus 6 does not smell or taste like that. Justin Kim, whoa, made top 3, but I'm sure I still lost. Well, hopefully, I don't know. Thad Burl, new member. Hells yeah, Thad. All right, let's see here. Let's see. We have a little conversation between Whiskey Central and AB Cigars Alec. They're just talking. And flirting. No big deal. Moose 76. Remus 5 was number 3. Third place. All right, let's see here. Top two. This was honestly the hardest one yet. Next week we have the middleweights. I think I'm going to mix in the bantamweight division as well. We're going to do a 2 for next week because I only have 3 bantamweight samples, and they're probably all Tin Cup 10 year. So Gary Broughton Jr. and Justin Kim are the top 2. Now, F is first place, E is second place. I want to taste them again just to be sure. It's a good nose. It's a better nose. Oh, the nose gives it away. Oh yeah. Easy. This is an easy victory. For Glass F. Glass E is in second place, the runner-up, but like the winner is above and beyond. I would pick the winner every single time out of these 8. I would pick Glass F every time. The runner-up, Glass E, belongs to number 1, Gary Broughton Jr. Gary is glass number 1. Gary. Let's see what Gary brought to the table. The runner-up tonight, Gary Broughton Jr. Gary Broughton Jr. brought to the table. Whoa! Okay. I didn't see this coming because I have not had this before, and now I want to have this. I don't know what Justin Kim sent for the winner, but let me say this. Gary, is this... Can you buy this? Can you go buy this? Holy shit. Wilderness Trail 8-year bottled and bond. 8-year Wilderness Trail is that good? Are you shitting me? What did that just beat? That beat Rebel 10-year. It beat E.H. Taylor single barrel. Like, I'm not saying that it was like it rolled over them, But it was like, is that something you can just go buy? I need that. Batch number 17F2221. Holy shit. That is so good. Wilderness Trail. I thought that was like a special bottle. That's very, like, that makes me very happy. I'm still on the Wilderness Trail. If I forget about what it is and just smell it, it smells special. That is so good. That Wilderness Trail bourbon is so good. The bottle of mod. Holy shit. I don't know what Justin Kim said, but so far the Wilderness Trail Bottled and Bond is the star of the show, because I don't think that's like a crazy hard to get bottle. It can't be. It can't be. Black Label is a sweet mash. Would have never guessed. I would have never guessed either, Alec. Like, I don't. Like I said, it was really funny because my least two favorite were the same exact bottle, but like Wilderness Trail 8-year bottled and bond, I've never had that, and it's tremendous. That's tremendous. I love Rebel Yell 10-year. Rebel Yell 10-year is like, depending on where you go, $80, $100, and I love it. That Wilderness Trail was better tonight at 8 years old. So freaking good. Let's see what the champion said. Justin Kim. Justin Kim, you son of a bitch. Justin Kim is your welterweight champion of the world in the ADHD Whiskey Ultimate Flighting Championship. And Justin Kim sent something really, really good. My notes said this: cherry, vanilla, sweet, oak, some crazy E.H. Taylor is my guess. I thought it was a crazy E.H. Taylor. We'll see. It's probably Wilderness Trail. That's a really sticky envelope. All right. Justin Kim sent tonight, the champion Justin Kim. I haven't even looked yet. Well, that makes sense. This is one of my favorite bottles of all time. And Justin Kim nailed it, so that makes sense. Justin Kim sent Wild Turkey Masters Keep Bottled and Bond 17-year. And Justin Kim knew I loved that bottle. And I haven't blinded it against a lot of things lately, but in the very, very near future, I'm going to blind Wild Turkey 17 Bottled and Bond versus Elijah Craig 18 versus Knob Creek 18. That's going to be a 3-way bourbon skirmish happening on my channel very soon. Dude, Justin Kim, thank you for like making me feel super smart, because I absolutely love that bottle and I haven't had it in a blind like this ever. But it stood out tonight. It was above and beyond. Like I said, Glass F, your pour tonight was like steps above the rest. It was very, very good. So Justin Kim, you sent the best 100 proof bourbon in my eyes. and I think that it would win this blind more times than not. Justin Kim, you are the champion. 17-year bottled and bond is a fantastic pour. Phenomenal. Yeah, dude, you know how much I love that. You know how much I love 17-year bottled and bond. You know it. You knew it. Yeesh. What's bantam mean? Bantam? What are you talking about, Tommy D? Oh, bantamweight? Oh, yeah, that's the last one I have to do. The bantamweight. What's the weight class on bantamweight? We can boost it above 3 samples. Well, it has to be here very soon to my address. The bantamweight is, I think it's between 80 and 89 proof. Let's just double check. Justin Kim, thank you so much for the friggin' amazing sample tonight.
I've had a lot of whiskey tonight.
Let's see here. Where did it go? Is that it? There it is. The very top. 80 to 89 proof is bantamweight. So I have 3 samples right now that are between 80 and 89 proof. I did not get any more than that. So I have 3 right now. I have 3. Oh, boy.
This is only the second time I've ever drank. The other time I did was with Kyrie Irving in London, and I said that I didn't believe in dinosaurs.
That's Cameron. That's just Cameron. Dude, that Wilderness Trail was so good. That Wilderness Trail was very good. All right. I can get it to you in 4 hours. Dude, that's so funny. Tommy D, you're the best. Anyway, tonight. What the fuck was that? That was Cameron. That was Cameron.
So fucking hard. It's not even a big deal.
Bitchings and moanings. I've said this so many times. I feel like a broken record. Matt's right. Yeah, Tipsy Cam. I'm just drunk. I'm rambling.
Those are my favorite cam clips. Anyway, this was a ton of fun tonight. If anybody wants to send bantamweight samples, that's fine. But I had a shitload of fun. Friggin' Glass F, the Wild Turkey 17 bottles of Lemon is my favorite. It's so friggin' good. If anybody out there wants to pick up a bottle of the old Hawaiian Punch, it's the George Remus. I just put this out today. It is Remus. It's like a 6-year-old MGP, 109 proof. Phenomenal. It is in the pinned comment above. Any bottle you buy, every bottle you buy gets you entered into a giveaway for a 2022 Michter's Barrel Strength Rye. Typically, normally, the barrel picks don't make it out of Patreon. Like, they normally will be sold in Patreon. But this one had a big yield, 230 bottles. And I don't want Bourbon Outfitters sitting on a bunch of my bottles. I feel bad. I feel really bad. Ryan from Bourbon Outfitters tells me I'm stupid, and he's like, Matt, it doesn't matter. If you have to sit on them for a bit, it's totally cool. And I'm like, it's not cool. You bought a barrel of bourbon expecting me to sell it, and I really, really love it. I enjoy it so much. It's such a friggin' good bourbon. It went out of Patreon. Hopefully everybody else, like some people pick it up. I don't know. I just want to sell through it all. And one of you who purchases a bottle or multiple bottles will get a barrel strength Michter's from 2022 on my behalf. I will do the randomizer for that next week. If it's sold out, hopefully it sells out in a week. I just feel bad having them sit on bottles from barrels I pick. I don't know. It's weird, but it's a thing. You know what I mean? I don't want them to buy barrels thinking that I can sell barrels of bourbon when I can't. And if I can't sell barrels of bourbon, then I'm going to tell them to knock it off, because there's absolutely no reason for me to tell them to buy barrels of bourbon for people that like follow me if I can't sell them, because it's a waste of money. And you know what I mean? Anywho, I love you all. This was a fun night. Next week is the middleweights and probably the bantamweights at the same exact time. It's going to be a lot of fun. My name is Matt. This is ADHD Whiskey. $900 for a bottle? That ain't right. Like I always say, keep your head in the clouds, but your mind on log homes and how much like voices and noises and like echoes, and it's just nuts. I'm a bit worried here about myself on the second floor. I don't even know what's happening. There's nobody around me. It's just pitch black. And when the computer goes out, it's just going to be me wandering in the darkness. And I'm a bit scared. So if you're terrified like me, just find somebody or something close and squeeze it and hope for the best. I love you all so much. See you next week. Thank you for everything. Thanks for watching the videos. Thanks for the support. I fucking love all of you so much. Mom, if you're listening, just know I love you and forget I said the F word. You're the best. Good night, all. See you next Friday with the middleweights, bantamweights, and the end of the UFC for 2022. This was a great night. I had so much fun. Love you all so much. 2022 Blendageddon champion of the Frankenstein division out. 2-time friggin' Blendageddon champion? That sounds good. I'm going to put that on my Indeed. My Indeed thing that I don't have. I'm going to put that on there. They probably want to know all about my Indeed. They'll be like, what are you talking about? 2-time Blendageddon champion? I'll be like, yeah. 2-time. They'll be like, what does that mean? I'll be like, you figure it out. If you want to know so much, it's on you, not me. I already did the work.